Hello and welcome to Lior's YouTube channel. This is going to be a timeless channeled message from Spirit. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear in this moment? So let's take a look at what energy comes out. All right, starting the reading with the Two of Wands. There's a journey. There's a journey. It's like, yeah, looking out the window. There's something that your energy is desiring. There's a call of action to move towards a specific direction. Magic, okay, with the Magician, you've been creating this new energy, this new cycle, this new adventure. And you could also, this message could also be like, you have what it takes for this new journey. Okay. Yeah, the full energy. Take a leap of faith, jump into that new energy, that new cycle. And the Ten of Cups, it's gonna make you really happy. It's gonna make you really happy. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. You're kind of like still at the pause here, trying to still figure out how long you can stay. Um, you can stay. What do you call this? You can stay. I wouldn't say stagnant, but stay in the comfort zone. Comfort zone. What you're comfortable with. So in this illustration, she's behind all of the wands, right? But she knows, she can see, and this wand right here is lighting up, right? And she's like looking, and she knows there's going to be a shift in the energy coming in soon. So let's pull our cards on what's happening. I mean, this spread looks really good to me. Okay, it looks really good, but there is this hesitation, right, with Two of Wands looking in here and trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to be able to do it? There's something about how it's going to unfold, like how would it be possible? So let's look at the broken mirror here to see some limiting energy that's blocking you from entering into this new cycle. Intimacy, passion coming into union, chemistry missing you. So with the intimacy here, it could be waiting on someone, right? Waiting on someone, maybe waiting on someone to create this journey, to start this journey. Okay, so in the illustration, we see this figure looking at this, like at the intimacy. It's like you have the capabilities, you have all of the recipe within you to start this new journey, but your heart is yearning for this intimacy. And especially we have the Ten of Cups in here. You may be with somebody or you may not be with somebody, or maybe you're connected with somebody, but for some reason your mind is there on the intimacy side and not on to what you can do in this moment. Hurting, crying, depressed, pain, and sorrow. Yeah, there's this confusion happening. It's like you have everything, and I think you know this. Not that you have everything to start this journey, this new adventure, this new chapter. But for some reason, there's just something that's missing, which is this intimacy. And I feel like with that intimacy is what your heart's actually yearning. Okay. And you feel like if you have that, or when you have that, everything will go into alignment. Okay, so let's take a look at what the intimacy is all about. With the energy of flirting here, I feel like this relationship, this intimacy, you're not currently, um, you're not in alignment with this, with the other person, okay, in terms of commitment. So let's take a look at oh, Nirvana if you wanna. Nirvana if you want. Okay, so there's definitely an option here. The divine is saying you could still be in high vibration even though you don't have that at the moment, even if you don't have this intimacy at the moment, but you're gonna have to want to feel the high vibration, right? Nirvana if you wanna. It's your choice to want to have that high vibration. If you choose not to, it's fine. It's just there. It's an option for you, right? The divine is saying it's an option if you want to shift your perspective into high vibration, but we understand why you may choose not to because the energy is very heavy. So let's pull more cards. Okay, we got it's all a story, so make it a good one. It's all a story, so make it a good one. So what is this story looking like for you? Um, Living and loving in the fifth dimension. Yeah, you definitely know how to vibrate high here. You definitely know how to um, live your life, see different perspectives, multiple perspectives, right? With this fifth dimension, multiple ways of seeing your situation, healing your situation. So you can heal. You can heal any situation that you'd like to heal. You can raise the vibration of anything that you want to raise the vibration. Anything that you put your mind and your soul and your heart onto, you can turn it into a high vibrational frequency and energy. But that is really just, it's almost kind of like, why not? Like, why do you not have it? You're tapped in, you're already in the magician stature. The full energy here is showing me that you've already taken all those risks, right? You took the risk, you took the chances, you took the unknown, you went for the unknown. All you want is this Ten of Cups, but for some reason, it's not happening. So I actually want to dive in to see why it's not currently happening for you, and see. Hopefully, we can get some answers to help you continue and trusting this energy. Just for the time being, just to get you through this darkness. Okay, so if you're going through any sort of momentarily temporary darkness when you're checking this reading out, then let's take a look at how you can get and push yourself through that darkness. Because with the message of it's all a story, making it a good one, you can turn this story into a good one, but your magic and energy needs to be aligned in order for you to create that good story, right? So just like I said earlier, anything that you put your mind into, you can raise it up in a high frequency. So when it comes to this intimacy and this relationship, partnership, situationship, raise your vibration. But you can't do it every single day. Obviously, you're gonna have some moments of dark energy and dark shadow energy, and that's what I'm vibing. So this is just to get you through that. I think you know what you need to do. You just need a little bit of uplifting energy. Okay, so message please, to help them through this dark energy, shadow energy moment. One more shuffle here. Two more shuffle. It seems like they don't want to give you an answer, the divine. Why? But here we are. Okay, we got the Five of Wands. There's just a lot of conflict going on around you, around the situation, around the timeline and the frequency. There's a lot of different energies that's in the environment. So you might know this, you might not know this. Wow, we have the full energy again. So two full energy. Okay. Okay. This could also be. Yeah, look at that. Wow, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups showing up twice in this reading. Okay, so we got 10 of Cups. We got another 10 of Cups here. Okay, so double confirmation. This is a mirror. Okay, it's a mirror. What's happening between you and this other person, it's a mirror. What you're doing, where you're going is also what they're doing and what they want as well. They may also be looking in the window and trying to figure out how to move forward and how to connect with you. There's just still a little bit of energy here, conflicting energy here that you or your other person or just the environment in itself, right? That's just clearing up. So yeah, I'm getting a specific energy on in terms of environment. I don't know what take it how it resonates, but sometimes the environment setting is just not correct yet. It's not aligned yet. You two might be aligned, but the environment is not. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull some oracle cards from the mermaids to help your heart chakra here. So you can continue and push through. Protection. Okay, and it says keep something aquamarine close. Mermaids' tears have been known to create these precious gems. And that's so interesting because mermaid tears have been known to create these precious gems of aquamarine. And we have the card of hurting, crying, depressed, and pain and sorrow. And she actually have tears going down her face in this illustration. We're talking about mermaid's tears. If you're feeling really down right this moment when you're watching this and you're just having like this really dark night of the soul, and plunging into the lowest and the lowest, just like literally like can't do nothing, whatever that means for you, this is a confirmation from the mermaid saying, you're experiencing exactly what you need to be experiencing, and through those dark shadow low vibration that made you cry, turn it into magic. Okay, aquamarine. It's so interesting we're talking about aquamarine because I just pulled this crystal out of my mermaid tarot deck or oracle deck, and I just wanted to display it, and here it is. So hopefully this crystal helps you guys too. Check out it's a pretty blue aquamarine crystal. Love it. Reminds me of the ocean, obviously, why I chose it for the mermaid tarot. But yeah, you're being protected, okay? So you might not see that, but you are. You're being protected. Your heart is being protected as well. Any more message from the mermaids? Mermaids, do you have any more message for anybody watching? Yeah, 2 more message. Okay, first one is self-care. Drowning doesn't always require water. Wow, drowning doesn't always require water. And that the tears, the shadows, the low vibration, you can drown from it, right? So self-care. Also, if this word triggers you when you heard me say self-care and when this card came out and it triggered you because you're feeling like you've already done so much self-care, this divine, the universe, the angels, our angels are saying, we know. And it's actually working whether you know it or not, but we understand. Sometimes that really is the only thing that you can do is self-care. Okay? And it's doesn't have to be in grand. Okay? Even the smallest gesture of self-care, putting yourself first, raising up your vibration, it's really truly going to help. Okay? The last message from the mermaids, communicate. Love that. Things left unsaid will never reach the shore. So communication is definitely coming through here. And me saying communication or communicate, don't panic on that. It's definitely coming in. Okay, it's on the horizon. You can feel that. We got 10 of cups here. Again, you guys are both mirroring each other. But it doesn't mean that you need to focus on that energy. Just know that it's going to happen or it exists, but try not to overstimulate your energy or overthink about everything because that message came through. All right. Last message. We're gonna pull some oracle cards from the angels so we can get some guidance in terms of this situation. Okay. So we have a big fat no showing up in here. Yeah, this is not the time. This is not, this is not, it's currently a no. Okay. And that's hard to hear, right? Especially if you want to hear yes. But it's a no right now. Okay. Because it's just not the right time. Like I said earlier, or like what the energies that we picked up earlier. And now it's a yes. I love it. A big fat no, and then now it's a yes. So, I mean, the energy can literally shift that quickly from a no to a yes. Like, how fast is that? That was pretty fast. First, getting a no, and that's where the hurt came through, and really feeling like you were blocked energetically. But all of a sudden, it's a yes. And that's why you need to continue. Okay, it's hard, but you need to continue because it's going to shift. If it's meant for you, if both of you are meant to be together, which all the cards here suggest that you are, these are really good cards showing up. So just trust. Look, and recovery at the end. I love it. And there's that self-care. Okay, recovery. If you don't want to call it self-care, then you call it recovery. If you're tired, just rest, and just focus your vibration high. Okay. um, I love it. The divine is here to help you. This message is here to help you. This message is here to heal you. And I hope that this message resonate and actually help you recover during these dark shadows that you're going through. All right. That is the message. I hope that message truly reach you and help you in your situation. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Laters. Bye.